1 in 8 people are using ChatGPT right now. But here's the crazy part. Most of them are totally missing out. And it's not because they're lazy, not because they're bad with tech. It's because no one ever showed them how to actually use it. But there's good news. Once you discover these 5 ridiculously simple tricks, ChatGPT stops sounding like a broken robot and starts writing emails, content, and better ideas than you could yourself. It's like unlocking a cheat code that nobody told you about, and it only takes 5 minutes to learn. Hey everyone, Jake Dawson here, and I'm glad you're here with me. Let's dive into how to actually use ChatGPT so it's working for you and not against you. Think of this like giving your digital assistant a total brain transplant, but this time you're uploading everything it needs to think and talk like you do. And hey, if you want help getting this really dialed in and you want my actual templates, tools, and tutorials, I cover all of this and more inside my own private school community. I'll show you how to build your own AI systems that will save you hours every week. The link's in the description below. I'll see you on the inside there. All right, let's jump into step 1. Learn to speak its language. This one's quick, like 2 minutes quick, but it will save you forever. Here's the problem. Most people are using ChatGPT in a pretty unideal way, treating it like Google basically. You might type something like marketing plan and just kind of hope something magical comes out. But ChatGPT isn't a search engine. It's more like talking to a really smart intern who knows nothing about your business yet. I mean, imagine someone walks up to you at a party and just blurts out marketing plan. You'd look at them like, okay, for what? For who exactly? ChatGPT is the same way. It's smart, but it's not a mind reader. It needs 3 things every single time. The context, who are you? Who are you talking to? Your goal, what exactly do you want? The format, how do you want it delivered? That's the magic trio. Let me show you how most people do it, aka the less than ideal way. Write me a social media post. Now, how I'd actually do it would be, I own a plumbing business in Austin serving homeowners ages 35 to 55. Write a Facebook post about why fall is the best time to check your water heater. Make it friendly and casual, use around 100 words, and end with a call to action to book an inspection. See the difference? That's not a better prompt. That's giving your intern a full brief. And when you do that, it doesn't just work better, it feels like magic. So try this now. Take any task that you need help with and ask yourself, what's the context? What's my goal? How do I want it formatted? That's it. Ask those 3 things. One tiny shift. But it's all the difference between AI that kind of works and AI that feels like it actually does read your mind. All right, step number 2. Tell it who you are one time and never repeat yourself. This one's a game changer. Now, imagine this. You open a new chat and ChatGPT already knows your business, your tone, and your goals. No need to re-explain anything. It just gets you. Now compare that to what happens now, starting from scratch. Hi, I'm Jake again. Here's what we do again. It's like talking to someone with short-term memory loss. Well, good news, there's a fix. It's called custom instructions. You set it up one time and it takes 3 minutes and it works every time. Here's how you do it. Click on your profile picture in the bottom left and then hit personalization. You'll see an option that says enable customization. Make sure you turn that on. Now you'll see 2 boxes. Box number 1, more about you. Just write a few sentences like you're introducing yourself to a new team member. Something like, I'm a 47-year-old business owner. I run a small accounting firm in Miami with 3 employees. My clients are small business owners and freelancers. I'm not super technical, so keep things simple. I want to use AI to save time on emails, marketing, and client communication. Box number 2, custom instructions. Now this is where you set the tone. You could write something like, write like you're talking to a friend. Conversational and straightforward. No corporate buzzwords, keep it practical. Give me steps that I can actually use today. Use bullet points when it makes sense. Don't make me sound like a robot. Why this matters is because now every conversation starts like you never left. ChatGPT talks like you, writes like you, thinks like you. It's like hiring an assistant who doesn't just show up, but shows up ready. All right, step 3, organize chaos with projects. This is one of those features almost nobody uses, but once you do, you'll never go back. Ever had that moment where you're digging through like 50 threads trying to find that one perfect email that ChatGPT wrote you? maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, nightmare fuel. Been there. ChatGPT has this great setup and it's called projects. And they live in the sidebar, just chilling there like a secret weapon that nobody told you about. And here's how it works. You click the project tab on the side menu, you give it a name, maybe one for marketing, where all of your content ads, your social posts live, one for sales, for your email scripts and follow-ups, and then one for operations, your admin stuff, hiring docs, your procedures. And if you're planning ahead, make one for strategy, for your big ideas and your growth stuff. Here's the game changer. Each project can have its own custom instructions. Imagine telling your marketing folder, always write for homeowners ages 40 to 60. Focus on trust and make sure there's a clear next step. Or your sales folder, keep emails short, friendly but professional, and focus on solving problems, not hard selling. You're basically giving each area of your business its own AI brain. And a bonus, you can upload files too. Drop in your brand voice guide, best performing emails, testimonials, product info, and ChatGPT will automatically reference it in response. That's not generic AI, that's your AI. Now, real talk, don't overdo it. Start with one folder, pick your biggest headache, sales or marketing perhaps, and get it set up. And once you see how much easier your life gets, you'll want to organize your entire business right in there. All right, step number 4, turn ChatGPT into your voice twin. And this is the part that drives most people nuts. You finally get something useful, but it sounds like a robot in a suit wrote it. It's stiff, it's awkward, nowhere near how you actually talk. ChatGPT is the same until you teach it. Now, here's how you do that in 3 ridiculously simple steps. First, show it examples. Find 3 to 5 emails, posts, or messages that sound like you. Paste them into ChatGPT and say, this is how I write. Study my tone and style and match this in everything you write from now on. It's like giving it a cheat sheet. No boring style guide required. Second, if you have access to it, use the memory feature. You just tell ChatGPT what to remember. You can literally say, remember, I like things simple and I like to avoid jargon. Or remember, I'm friendly and casual, like talking to a neighbor. My personal favorite, remember, I hate words like synergy and leverage. Keep it real. The more specific you are, the better it gets at sounding like you. Third, keep giving instructions in your prompts until it gets it. You can say, write this like we're chatting over coffee. Use contradictions. Keep it casual. Make me sound like a human. Here's the difference it makes. Robot version, we're leveraging cutting-edge solutions to optimize your operational efficiency through strategic synergies. Your version, we help you get more done in less time without the headache. One is a buzzword salad. The other is a business that you'd actually trust. When ChatGPT learns your voice, everything changes. Every post, email, and reply starts sounding like you actually wrote it. All right, now, step number 5. Here's where 95% of people stop and leave the best stuff on the table. They ask ChatGPT one question, get a blah answer, they shrug, and then they move on. But that first answer, it's just the warm-up. If you stop there, you're getting maybe only 50% of what's actually possible. ChatGPT works exactly the same. It's not a vending machine, it's a conversation. So here's how you actually use it. Let's say your first prompt is, I need an email sequence to follow up with customers who requested a quote but didn't respond. I run an HVAC company. Write 3 emails. ChatGPT gives you something. It's fine. Not terrible, not great. So now you say, make these shorter, under 100 words each, and make them more casual and friendly. Boom, it's better already. Then you go in email number 2, add a specific benefit about why they should respond now. Mention our fall maintenance special. Now we're cooking. And finally, perfect. Now rewrite email number 1 with a stronger subject line that creates urgency without sounding pushy. And just like that, you've got a sequence that actually works for your business. The secret here, the best stuff usually comes around response 3 to 5, not number 1. So talk to ChatGPT like it's a smart assistant. Refine, guide, tweak. And here's a little pro tip. I use this all the time. Ask for options. Don't just settle for that first version. Say, give me 5 different subject lines for this email. Or show me 3 different ways to explain this offer. More options equal a better shot at finding one that really hits home. Now, let's zoom out. Before using the system, you stare at a blank screen for 45 minutes, you write a clunky email, you hit send, you hear nothing back. And then after using this system, and it only takes 5 minutes, ChatGPT already knows your business, your tone, and your goals. You iterate a few times and you send a message that actually works. Or how about content? Before, weeks of procrastination and 0 posts. After, 1 prompt, 10 solid ideas. 15 minutes later, you might be done. Or hiring freelancers? Before, it was endless explaining. After, ChatGPT already knows your tone, your brand, your audience. You're not just writing faster, you're building a fully trained digital brain that works like you do. The kind that never forgets, never gets tired, and it always sounds like you. What's one thing you're stuck on right now? Try walking it through this 5-step system, and then tell me what you've unlocked. Okay, let's be real for a second. ChatGPT isn't magic. It's not going to run your whole business on autopilot or brew your coffee for you, but it will handle the repetitive, soul-sucking stuff like emails, posts, research, outline systems. So instead, you can actually focus on what grows your business, what actually matters, like talking to customers, making sales, solving problems, building real relationships. That's where the money is, and that's probably where you shine. If we were grabbing coffee right now, here's what I'd tell you. You don't need to be an AI expert. You don't need to code. You don't need 10 tools or a $1,000 course. You just need to understand these 5 things. Speak its language. Always give context, a goal, and a format every time you ask it to do something. Tell it who you are once. Set up those custom instructions so it remembers you. Organize your work. Use projects so nothing gets lost. Teach it your voice. Show it examples. Use the memory feature and remind it how you talk. And finally, have a conversation. Don't just settle for answer 1. Remember, guide it, refine it, get what you need out of it. And that's it. That's the whole game. Okay, if this finally made ChatGPT click for you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more no BS AI tutorials every week. I break down one practical AI tool, nothing techie or confusing, just real stuff that actually saves you time and makes running your business easier. And hey, drop a comment below as well. What's one task that you're gonna try this on this week? Is it emails, social posts, client messages? I read every one, and if you're stuck, I'll jump in and help you out personally. And if you want even more AI goodness, be sure to click on the video that's going to be popping up to my left in any moment here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will catch you in the next one.